Okay, so today we have the pleasure of interviewing Jo Hefer once again, a Mrs. Johannesburg 2024 finalist who has made a significant impact on her community through amazing work that she's doing, food drives, supporting small businesses, and of course, so much more. So, Jo, a very warm welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm super excited to be here. Stressed, but we can do this.
Yeah, look, stress is one of those things that kind of just helps us to push over to the next level of our lives. So, Jo, can you tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming Mrs. Johannesburg finalist, and of course the people who have been involved within this whole event?
Oh, well, my journey to becoming a Mrs. Johannesburg finalist has been incredible, an incredible one, that I can tell you. I've met amazing people along the way, and including other finalists, the organizers, the photographers, everybody that was part of the event, and most of all the sponsors. I'm grateful for all of their support. It was an amazing journey to get here, but also a tough one. But we stick it out and we're doing good.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing most people don't realize is that you don't see the behind the scenes work that makes the event it will be, and the struggles you go through. There's so many things that I know that happened with you, and here you are smiling and just so enthusiastic about what's going to happen. So our audience has seen all the hard work and effort you've been put into making this campaign a huge success. So can you tell us a little bit more about the food drives that you've organized?
Okay, so we've with the organisers of the pageant, we've organised several food drives in various provinces, and we've been able to collect huge amounts of pounds of food from for local communities that will benefit from this during the festive season and also coming in the new year. It's been rewarding to see the impact of these food drives that had on the community. Every woman organizer, supporter team, every member of the public that came and gave one turn of food, it was a huge success. And if I may say, seeing everything come together was so overwhelming. I'm still crying. But we made a huge difference giving stationery to children that wanted it on their wish list for Christmas. We gave tons of bread. I had a video on Facebook where you guys can see the lot of fun we have. We built towers with all the foods and the cans we got. We loaded a 6-ton truck out of Four Ways last week, Saturday, on the way to be basically distributed to various people across the board, the communities that struggle during the festive season and in the new festive year. So I hope that our food drives bring so much relief to every person that we collected for. So it was a huge success, but it was a lot of work, a lot of blue marks, a lot of stretched elbows, a lot of stiffness die dag daarna, but we pulled through, and all the ladies, the finalists that was with me in Four Ways was amazing. Everybody brought basically did their part, and I can tell you, if you go look at Facebook, you can see how huge the success was. It was amazing.
Oh, wow. I can just hear the passion in your voice. And yeah, I also got a bit teary as you started talking, because giving back to the community is really a great way to just make a difference in others' lives. And a lot of people struggle to like, oh, but I don't have money. It's not always about money, right? It's about volunteering your time. It's mentoring someone. So it's those small things. And I'm sure that you can tell so much more about giving back to the community. It's beautiful.
There's a lot that goes in, and just in those 4 words, giving back. There's so much more behind the scenes where people don't see. The people that we work with, the persons we meet, the community that we go out to see. You actually get so overwhelmed, and your heart aches for each and every one of them to make sure that they would be okay over December. We are so blessed for people that has it all. I don't say all, but that has the privilege to have a warm bath, a bed to sleep in, food to eat, open Christmas presents where there's other kids that's asking for small little things that amazes me. And that is what we are, and that is what the passion is.
People, come on. Vote, vote, vote for this amazing, amazing person. Now, you've obviously made a massive difference in your community. What advice do you have for your youth, or for our youth actually, out there who wants to make a positive impact in the world?
Well, our youth is our future, basically. So my advice to the youth is to find a cause that they are really passionate about. Get involved. There are so many ways to make a difference. Even if they are starting small, every little bit helps, and you need to crawl before you can run and walk. So all I can say is our youth is our legacies. It's our end of the days. So we need to inspire them to get involved in your community, get involved in your church, get involved just collecting one can of food per week or per day. And at the end of the year, go donate it to people that really need that. And the youth, if they get involved, it's the power that goes behind them because they can move and shake. They are basically, they will make this whole thing turn. If we can have youth on our group, we're good.
Absolutely, I love that. Move and shake and just be the change, be the change.
Yeah.
And I know that that's something that you really love and stand for. So, Jo, what did you enjoy most about this incredible journey?
Behind the scenes, I'll tell you later. But everybody know. I can say I've enjoyed every minute of this journey. It's been such an honor to represent Johannesburg. If you look at Johannesburg, I thought it's this little center, but it's actually massive. If you get support from all over those sponsors, Johannesburg is massive. So for me to stand up is really an honor to represent them. I've raised awareness of such important cause. With all this said, I must still say some days were good, others were stressful and bad, but we sticked it out. I'm getting emotional. The finalists that they now left, they really worked hard to be here. And, taking a crown or not a crown, we will be a sisterhood for life. And we're doing it for a good cause. So my journey has been a huge success, fun, up, down, and sure, I can't even say how many days we all just cried, but we made it, and we enjoyed the journey to getting there, even with the tough times. But it was fun. It was fun.
That's it. I think that's what we all have to remember is it's what you make of it, and it's your attitude that absolutely counts in whatever you take on in life.
Yeah, sorry, I got some tears in my eyes.
That's tears of joy, people. That is absolutely tears of joy because giving back it warms the heart in so many ways that if you haven't done it, get out and do it.
Yeah, and see the positive fun in it. A lot of people say, but it's a lot of hard work. But enjoy the fun, enjoy the sisterhood, enjoy what are you going to leave behind. Because people will remember that what you leave behind.
Absolutely. Yeah, true words. Absolutely. Now, do you think that everyone involved in this effort also experienced what a great impact a small act of kindness can do?
Oh, yes, definitely. I think everyone involved in this effort has experienced the impact of a small act of kindness because every small act makes a huge difference. It is amazing to see people come together and support each other. There's so much going on in our world where we don't even focus on the wars that's going on. Our country is blessed with beautiful country estates and beautiful greeneries and seas and oceans, but nobody sees the struggles that's going on, the behind the scenes that people are really trying to clean up our world, clean up our ocean, do something small to create a huge impact in the end of the day. And I can definitely say everybody involved, from organizers, the cameraman, Andrew, he stepped out of his comfort zone. Everybody involved in this process of becoming a Mrs Johannesburg or Pretoria or Gauteng finalist crowned on the end of the day has put in every little bit of themselves, soul, heart, everything into this campaign. It is to make a huge difference in the end of the day. And that's what we're all working hard for. So I can definitely say it's been it's been, yeah, amazing journey, and everybody did their parts.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There's nothing more beautiful than people coming together for just giving back.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So yeah, I definitely encourage people to go to Jo Hefer's Facebook page, follow her story, see what she's all about, get to know her, fall in love with her as much as we have. So thank you so much for being here today, Jo. And I hope everybody enjoyed this interview, gotten to know Jo a little bit better, and resonated with her in some ways. You are really an amazing woman who has made an amazing and significant impact on your own community. You truly are a role model for a lot of people. Don't forget that. And we are so grateful for you and your hard work, and of course your dedication and just the person you are. You are absolutely beautiful, and we cannot wait to get to the rest of the end of the story in some way, because is it the crowning that's happening soon?
Yeah. So we've got our last event happening this evening. One of my basically hype events. It's a cocktail evening that I'm having with one of my sponsors, the Pink Ivy. So it's emotional because we're bringing all the women together to have their last hurrah before the season. Because I see how we do Miss Congeniality this weekend. We're all over that stage. We're not models, we're not professionals, but I'm telling you, we've got our vibe on, we've got our glitz and glamour dresses. So we've got our event this evening with the Pink Ivy, hosting a cocktail evening for everybody in the last hurrah with the judges, just to get to know everybody a little bit more before they step into Saturday, actually crowning a Mrs Johannesburg, a Mrs Gauteng, and a Mrs Pretoria. So on Saturday, 6 o'clock, we are pulling away with a crowning and a modeling show of note.
Now that sounds so exciting. I mean, you've got so many sponsors behind your name. I mean, just to like Euro Jewels, High Tech Events, Photo Booth, Dream Organizers, Colford Photography, Angels Touch, Makiti, Gesonde Six. There's so many people that's sponsoring, and you've mentioned Pink Ivy, Razzmatazz, Cosmo Hire. People, if you are not behind this amazing woman, why not? Why not? It is amazing to see how many people are supporting you, Jo. And as I said, we cannot wait to hear more of the impact that you are already been doing. We love you and we support you all the way. Thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing your story.
But I thank you so much for having me. From coming from the first interview to the last interview before the crowning, it was a journey. But also in that said is I've grown. I've learned to master a lot of the things that I didn't know in the beginning. So I want to thank you guys, the coaching you guys have given me, the support you guys have given me, and also doing all that live streaming and getting everything also in the media ready and stuff like that. I'm done with it, I'll be honest. But I thank you and Clarissa from Be Smart Services for supporting me. You all the way from Dubai. That's one amazing thing that I can say. And I appreciate all of you, all of my sponsors, my finalists. I love you. Blossom where you bloom. We'll see you this evening.
Fantastic. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. And we wish Jo an absolute awesome event for tonight and for other evenings that's taking place. So yeah, go on and be her cheerleader on the side on social media. Please go follow her. And thanks so much once again.